The great thing about Australia is it is genuinely a land of opportunity. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what your background is. When people come to Australia, we believe in giving everyone a decent start, a decent opportunity. And then it's a question of how those opportunities are used. So my congratulations to George for taking those opportunities with both his hands.
M started the business since 1991 in Sydney.
Back to Shanghai, where the Australian Prime Minister spoke to around 1,500 business people, including the largest business delegation ever sent abroad from Australia, promoting the benefits of freer trade and greater investment with Australia's largest trading partner. As part of Mr Abbott's push to clinch a landmark free trade deal with China, it's understood Australia will rework its foreign investment rules to give China's state-owned enterprises easier access to Australian deals. Tony Abbott met China's President Xi Jinping in Beijing this evening for bilateral talks, with a free trade agreement high on the agenda. George Wang is the Deputy President of the China Council for the Promotion of International Trade. George Wang, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
A free trade agreement with China is obviously a priority for Australia, but just how important would it be for China?
Yeah, I like to see Australia and China to kind of to sign a free trade agreement as soon as possible. I think it's good for Chinese, good for Australia, and so China is a big market for Australia, and Australia is the resource and then the agriculture and a lot of even financial servicing, and that's all. It's a Chinese they want. Yeah.
You have recently opened a stock exchange specifically to deal with corporations with interests in China and Australia. What, from your perspective, are the advantages and benefits? What do you hope that these corporations can gain out of the establishment of your institution?
Yeah, I think between Australia and China, they've got a big gap, and so from cultural point of view, from capital market point of view, legal point of view, it's got a big gap. I think if the gap is closed, and then I think with both sides, good for Australia and good for China. And in the future, a lot of Chinese company they can go to as a gateway in Australia as a gateway to expand to the Western world. And I think Australia is the best place because Australia has got a very good legal system, governor, and stable government.
Now you have started fairly small, but what is your aspiration? What is your hope for the stock exchange you've established? How quickly do you expect to grow?
Our stock exchange, I think we got the first 2 Chinese company listing, and when we launched our new launch our stock exchange, we got a lot of attention by Chinese, and from media point of view, from investor point of view, from the company point of view, a lot of inquiry come to us. And at the meantime, we got a lot of inquiry from Australian company because Australian, if they want to expand to China, and it's a platform if you list in our stock exchange, and then they can easy to marketing, to access to Chinese consumer capital investor.
George Wang, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Tim.